I'm the writer, and I'll be doing a lot of the editing, but there will also be, because it's shorter than a novel, I'll be able to afford a lot more editing and professional editing, so it should be very crisp and relatively free of grammatical errors. Even the professionals will have some grammatical errors, but well, we'll minimize it as much as possible. And then artist Mark, I'll leave a link to his Instagram page or something so you can check him out. He's a really cool guy. He's the first artist I've ever had who read the story so that he could do his job better, right? So, some artists, that's not their fault, because why would they read the story for like a concept art? But Mark, he wanted to read the story. He wanted to get to know the story, and that's actually really benefited. So like there was an artwork that's already been done where my idea was Yoren like sitting up on a hill and looking down at the battlefield, and that was my idea, just kind of like him brooding like Jon Snow, like looking down at the battlefield after it was done. And well, he had the idea of, well, on that page you spend a lot of time describing the horrors of the battlefield and kind of the stuff that Yoren is looking at. So what if we switched the angle to where we're looking up at Yoren and the battlefield, we can kind of see what's going on there as well. And there's like a crow like, eating out this dead orc's eyeball, and there's like a hand like frozen up, and there's like spears and swords, and it's really cool. And it's one of my favorite artworks that I've ever had commissioned, and it was all done because he had read the story, and I think that was really awesome. We do have a few accent art pieces that are going to go into the story that you saw in the book trailer, and there'll be a map drawn by me, just like there was in the Veil of Stars, and some graphic design by my uncle, who also did graphic design for the Veil of Stars, and this logo. The tone's pretty dark. It's kind of like a Rambo movie. The main character is Yoren Burnside. He's kind of like if you mixed Rambo, Wolverine, King Arthur, and Napoleon Bonaparte into the same person and made them an orc. So like Napoleon had a way of getting his soldiers to really respect him because he respected them, and he really cared about them, and so Yoren kind of has that same love of the common man, and he's very humble, but he's a capable warrior. He's not necessarily the greatest swordsman ever, but he's very resourceful, and he has a lot of tricks up his sleeves. And he is tough. Very tough. So in summary, this is a visual medium that also has prose writing. It's not a long story, but it's beautiful art. It's a good story. There'll be plenty of great editing. It's for a good cause. You're helping veterans that are struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder, and you're getting some great, beautiful products. I'll go ahead and put the rough draft of the cover art for you. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. It's a wonderful, dark, gritty story with some really epic artwork, and you're helping veterans along the way. Please sign up for our pre-launch, or if you're watching this post-September, go ahead and look at it and see if you want to buy anything and help this great cause. Take care of yourself, people.